So, story time. And this story time is actually from last night. It was a scary experience, I will say. I almost died last night. My black ass almost got sent to the heavenly gates and almost had to ask for an invitation to get through the gates. And I was lucky enough to not end up there because goddamn was that a interesting experience. An experience that I've had for a good couple of times now and didn't think much of it. Now to be clear, I never had a heart attack. I don't know what it's like to have a heart attack, and I only can just talk about my experience of what it possibly could feel like. I guess like and subscribe if you like shit like this. Not the fact that I almost died. Okay, maybe some of you will like that. To start off with the history of some of my problems, when I was growing up in school, I was always bullied because I would struggle with learning. You know what I'm saying? The typical black man experience of being in school. You just get hit with those type of patch notes where the dev don't even tell you shit, and it takes the player to figure out that's what the dev done. And with a lot of that, bullying did come with some anxiety issues because when it came to presentations and stuff like that, first of all, it's bad enough that I struggle with learning. That's how I ended up developing this anxiety problem that I have. Even led to a anxiety attack when I was at work. But this was around the time where I was just getting used to being at this job, and it was this one specific day. Now luckily it was, you know, slow and boring, so it wasn't a lot of people, but it was people there nonetheless. I'm there working. I just get this random feeling like there's a bunch of people staring at me and judging me while I'm walking. Like, look at how that nigga walk. Look how that nigga talk. Look at that nigga wear a mask. You know, because this was around the time, you know, the COVID shit was in its prime. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was hitting record numbers like this was the NFL. And I always have this issue. I still got it. I'm still trying to figure it out now. Like, I'm literally on meds trying to figure this stuff out. I get this strong feeling where it's like I cannot breathe at all. So luckily for me, you know, whatever I was doing, you know, I got that out the way. I went to the back and I tried to calm down. And it was so bad because literally when I went back there, I had to pace back and forth. It was one of those types of moments. Like, I damn near passed the fuck out at that job. And I did not want to do that at that job because I was still brand new over there. And I don't think passing out was a good look for me. I went back there, went on the Discord, talking to the homies about this shit as it's unfolding. Basically an entire roller coaster trying to get that shit to go away. Ever since then, you know, I've realized that I got this very bad anxiety problem and I need to solve it fast. Because this anxiety problem is affecting me when it comes to just everyday things. But anyway, let's go to the present day. So basically, when I do have to go to work, and this was in the early days before I had any experience at this job, I noticed that I'm having a lot of issues going to sleep. I would try to go to sleep and I just wouldn't be able to sleep, so I'm up for 24 hours until it's looking bright outside and then I fall asleep. Or I end up going to sleep but I wake up at like 3 something in the morning and it fucks me up. Yeah, it's a lot of problems trying to sleep. I started doing, you know, the tree. Not like the tree, you know what I'm saying? Like actually smoking it. Because I do it. I just don't do it a lot. I instead do gummies. This is what will help me sleep. And I realized that I take halves and not full ones because with full ones, that shit leaves me deactivated like a motherfucker. Like I will not be able to do anything at all once that whole thing kicks in. Like I'm just ready to go to sleep at that point. I could be sitting here editing. I'm all of a sudden ready to go to sleep. I started doing the whole ones now because I just wanted to feel more, you know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like it was doing anything like that for real until I started getting these heart attack scares. My heart would be racing like crazy and I would have some of these impending doom like feelings in my chest where it's like it's starting to get to the climax and I have to calm myself down one way or another or I'm cooked because there's no way I'm going to be able to get to the hospital in time. My save is going to get corrupted and I'm going to have to start over on a whole new character path. But yeah, I would get these for a good minute and it scared me, but I wasn't even thinking much of them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Last night was the last straw and where it's time to go sober for a minute. I had this very scary feeling last night. This shit was way different from the other ones. I remember Science Speaks talk about this shit because he also had this happen to him too. Nigga thought he was about to die and I know what it feels like. So basically when I took this whole gummy, I had to go pull myself in a washing machine and stuff. So I was making trips up and down the stairs. Make all the way upstairs. I get to the bathroom and next thing I know I'm starting to feel my heart start to, you know, increase in speed. Motherfucker scaring the hell out of me. And keep in mind, I'm trying to force myself to stay calm, not overreact to anything like that. Starting to feel like it's getting harder to breathe and all types of shit. And I'm making my way back to my room. It's only 6 steps away. Like it's not even like it's a block for real. And I get this impending doom feeling in my chest where it's like, yep, you're going to die. So you might as well get prepared for it, buddy. This is all while my heart still racing like a motherfucker. That nigga is racing speed racer right now. Like that shit, it was going crazy. And with the impending doom feeling in my chest was just a horrible, horrible disaster. I did not know what to do after that. I make my way to my room. I sit down. I'm also anxious on top of this entire thing. So I'm swiveling back and forth in my chair. And eventually, it calms down. It stopped. It goes away. The impending doom first goes away, and then a racing heart starts to drop. And I'm like, thank you. That is a blessing. I for sure would have died. Like, there's no other way I would have looked at it. But yeah, that happened. Was able to go to sleep. No problem at all. Wake up the next morning, which is right now as of this recording. And was like, yeah, I'm probably going to stop doing those for a minute. See how shit goes. That was a very scary moment. Hopefully I'll still be able to take my gummies. Just not a whole one. That seems to be overdoing it. A half one for me works just fine. No problems at all. Yeah, I almost died last night. And I don't think I want to experience that again. So I'm just going to stick to the regular dose. Yeah, that's about it. And I'll catch y'all later.